You're here because you had the unpleasant realization that your technical skills are a commodity. You want the masterclass on tuning your code into influence and your influence into cash. Fine, but a masterclass requires mastery, and most engineers are content with mediocrity. Let's see if you have what it takes. You've probably heard that you need to connect your work to time, money, or risk. That's just entry level advice. It is the first lesson, not the last. A master goes deeper. We're not looking for the first domino. We're looking for the entire chain reaction. And I call that the domino effect. A master doesn't just say that they save time. They explain how saving that time leads to a real financial outcome, which in turn reduces a critical business risk. You don't get paid for tapping the first piece. You get paid for predicting the entire collapse. So this is the so what drill, but elevated, taking it to the next level. Let's take a look at what that looks like in action. So let's check out this scenario. Here's a decent but maybe forgettable update. Good news. I pushed a change that cut the nightly sales ETL runtime by 2 hours. The Masterclass level update. I got the sales team their performance data 2 hours earlier, which means that they can now weaponize that data in their morning call to target the day's best leads, directly impacting their ability to hit quota. Scenario number 2. Here's the forgettable update. I deployed a patch that resolved the data discrepancy in the marketing pipeline. Now, here's the leveled up what update. I fixed a critical data bug that was undervaluing our paid social campaigns. Marketing now has an accurate ROI and can reallocate budget away from wasteful channels, directly improving the efficiency of our ad spend. All right, scenario number 3. Here's the forgettable update. The new CI/CD process for our DBT models is now live. Sounds kind of exciting to a data engineer, but the business, they probably don't understand or care. So here is the masterclass level update. I've rolled out a new deployment system that fully automates our data testing. It will save the team hours of manual work each week and, more importantly, protects our executive dashboards from the data errors that lead to bad strategic decisions. Here's a warning. The statements I just gave are clean. They're polished. They smell of an MBA. If you copy and paste these word for word, you're probably going to feel like an imposter. And you need to check out that imposter syndrome video. Everyone else is going to sense it. And they're going to know. The goal isn't to sound like a McKinsey consultant. It is to sound just like you. But a version of you that understands the business. Take this framework and use it in your own words. Make it you. Be direct. Be blunt. Be authentic. Anchor what you say to the pillars of time, money, and risk, but deliver it with your own voice. Authenticity is non-negotiable here. Inevitably, you will also hit a wall where you don't understand or know what the business metric is. You're going to ask yourself, how am I supposed to know the sales team's close rate? Good. That's not a failure. That's your next assignment. Your job isn't to magically know the ROI. Your job is to take the initiative to get your ass out of that chair, walk over to the marketing analyst and ask. Stop waiting for the business context to be delivered to you on a golden platter. Hunting down the why is now part of your job description if you want to make it to where you want to go. Here's the mandate. This isn't a party trick that you're going to do once. You will operationalize this until it becomes a muscle memory. So follow these rules. The pull request rule. Every PR you submit will now have a 1-sentence business impact summary at the top. The weekly update mandate. Your weekly update to your manager will only contain these value focused statements. They don't need a list of your tickets, they need a summary of the value that you created. The meeting pre brief. Never again walk into a meeting with non technical people without first running the so what drill on all of your talking points. So here's your real world assignment. We're done with theory. It's time for a real world test. Your homework is not to leave a feel good comment to impress me. I don't care about great video or, thank you so much. I am not your teacher. And if you want me to be your coach, go and check out the website and take a look at the packages I offer. But this isn't the classroom. Your homework here is to find the last weekly update that you sent to your manager, rewrite every single bullet point using this domino effect drill that we just covered. On Monday morning, send that new version to your manager as a clarified summary of your recent business impacts. Then stand back and see how the conversation changes. That's the first step to mastery. When you can do that consistently, you'll be ready to talk about money. We'll get there. Now, go out and do the work.